My mama had so many coupons, I was embarrassed. She has a notebook of coupons. And one coupon will get declined. Oh, you can't use that, man. Okay, cool, try this one. Ma'am, you can't use this one. Okay, cool, try this one. That one will go through. Okay, ma'am, you can't use this one. Okay, cool, try this one. That one will go through. I was so embarrassed that I left my mom and I went to the car. She had two baskets of or what do you call them thing? Buggies of or carts of food, of items. And I mean, and came out with a whole notebook of coupons. And I saw the face of the individuals behind us, and it was like, oh Lord, we're gonna be here for a while. And my mom when she came out to the car, she handed me the receipt. Two full carts. Should have been easy, $200-300. Easy, $200-300. Hear me again. Easy, $200-300. I saw what she was picking up. My mama spent $40 just from couponing because she was strategic. Okay, if I buy this, then I get two of these. Okay, but this coupon. But if I get this, then I can't get that. Okay, so I need to do that. And literally, she goes in there with a plan in her head on how to get the things that she wants without spending a lot of money. And while I was embarrassed, I'm not gonna sit here in front. And while pre-COVID, even during COVID, I'm like, heck no, I'm not doing coupons. But with this inflation right now, what? Y'all better be couponing. Y'all, I'm asking my mama for tips. Yo, mama, give me tips, yo. Give me some tips. What do I need to do? Because here's how wealthy people build wealth. It's don't be ashamed to save money. Just because you got it, if you can get it for half off, why not get it for half off? Why? Oh, you want to be big, bad, and bold, and this is a gut check in for me, right? You want to look like you got money, so you pay full price. That's dumb. I was only embarrassed because my mama had this big old notebook of coupons and she was willing to sit there and be told, no, can't use this one, can't use this one, can't use this one. But she sat there for 10 minutes to save her 60%. And I was like, wow. So while I don't know if I can do it to that extent, please believe I've been looking for coupons. Please believe I've been looking for coupons. And one of the things that I also learned from my mom is she actually shops produce that is actually in season. Produce that are out of season will cost you a lot more money. I think they say close to 3 times of what it would cost when it's in season. And so she's always saying, you know what, that's out of season, so we're gonna eat what's in season. I'm gonna cook what's in season. And every now and then, depending on my father's, taste buds, they may spend a little bit more money to get something that's out of season. But 90% of the time, they're couponing and shopping for produce that is currently in season. And one thing that I'm actually doing right now is I'm actually planning my meals ahead of time, right? So I'm choosing the ingredients that can be used in multiple recipes to make the most of my money. So I'm very big on, I'm a spaghetti guy and I'm really trying to watch my weight so I can lean up, get ready for the summer, be right and tight, get these chests popping so when I go to Dubai, I could be out there in that heat, bah, 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 bah. But I've learned that, man, I can do spaghetti with with these ingredients. I can do I had this thing that I cook called goulash, and think of spaghetti, but it's with noodles. And I add a little bit of turkey meat into it. I add a little bit of tomatoes in there. I add corn in there as well. And I split that up. And so there's with the same recipes, with maybe changing out one thing, I can honestly have 2 or 3 different meals. So what I'm doing is I'm thinking ahead of time and I am making sure that I'm being very strategic. You know how I'm always teaching you all, have a budget for your money, have a vision for your money and a vision for your life. Well, this is the same thing when it comes to going to a grocery store. do not go into the grocery store, especially during inflation time while you're hungry. Because then everything looks good. Then you buy all this stuff and then you go home and you never cook it. You buy this meat, you buy these crab legs, these frozen shrimp, these frozen chickens and these frozen things, and you go home and then they rotten. They die, before you can even eat it. Be strategic. Sit down, write the vision for your grocery shopping. I'm gonna get X, Y, Z. I don't need this. I don't need that. I do need this. When you write that down, go back and look up some coupons. Go to the store's website. And maybe pick up the store coupon books that they have over there. Get the newspapers. See what coupons are in there. It's really about being strategic right now. Okay. And here's the last thing when it really comes to shopping strategically, which some people don't like it, but I actually do love it. Buy generic and consider buying in bulk from a warehouse store like Costco. Costco was not paying me a dime to be a part of this partnership. But I believe that, hey, there's nothing wrong with generic. There's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. My medicine, all of them are generic. I wish I could find generic protein powders and workout stuff because I would be saving a lot of money on that, but I can't find anything generic. But I don't get the most expensive protein powder neither. I actually got the Fruit Loop stuff that tastes pretty good from Amazon. I'm paying $20 for that, but buy generic stuff. For prime example, you got NyQuil, DayQuil. I actually just do Walgreens, DayQuil, and NyQuil. That's it. The exact same ingredients. Look on the back. It's the exact same ingredients. It's just Walmart and it's just DayQuil. You save money, not Walmart. You save money when you go to Walgreens or the store version of that. I use a Vino lotion, right? And sometimes, right now with inflation going up, I looked at the back of CVS lotion, and CVS has a version of what Aveeno does, and the ingredients is 94%. So I was like, yo, let me get that one for my skin. Let me save money. And so I have no problem buying the store product or the generic product to save money right now. Because the more money I can save, then the more money I can invest. The more money I can save while inflation is high, then check this out. It's more money I can actually save to do things with. I'm going on a birthday trip. Heck, next month, in the month of May, I'm on the road for 3 weeks. I'm going golfing with my friends. I'm speaking at a conference in Las Vegas, but I'm out of the country, going to a friend's wedding, out of the country, going to play golf with my friends out of the country. I want some money to go out of the country. I want to be able to go there and enjoy myself, but I don't want to give it all to inflation. So I have no problem being strategic. All right. So number one, when it comes to how do we really make some budget moves to deal with inflation, shop strategically and you will be all right starting off. So here's number two. Y'all not gonna really like this one, but it's okay. Pause on all the big ticket items, all right? Because groceries and gas are not the only things that are rising and has a huge price hike. Cars, oh my goodness, are more expensive. My father is trying to build a home, a little mini storage home in the back of his house for like his lawnmower and stuff like that. Lumber is just crazy expensive. We are continuing to build out my studio for the show in the basement. And so we're building out workspaces for like my team. And we're also building out like a little waiting area for when my guests come to the show. Their guests can sit in a nice little waiting area, have a drink and watch the show because my studio is a very nice size, right? But it's not big enough to have me, my producer, my social media lady, my guest, and then their videographer maybe, or their guest or their spouse. This is not big enough for that. So we're building it out. And I'll never forget, man, when the contractors came and gave me the price, I was like, what? Whoa, wait, what? Whoa. It's not just the cost of lumber and building materials that's going up, because everybody is looking for a contractor, because houses are just crazy right now to buy. Contractors are busy. So they're going up 25 to 30% on their rates. So Labor and materials going up. So what I want to tell you all, if you're considering making a big purchase right now, like buying a car, starting a home project, or replacing a household appliance, just press pause if it's not a need, all right? I want you to step back and evaluate if you really need this item right now, or can it wait? I wanted to do a lot of things around my house. Like prime example, because I bought an older home and it needed some work. My bathroom is so outdated. Oh my gosh. Listen, I'm a short guy and I'm taller than my shower door. When when I go to my to take a shower and the shower head, my head hits the shower head. And I'm like, I gotta replace this. But I'm like, it's not something I really need right now. I need to put my resources into what produces me income, which is the studio, which is my basement. I need to make sure that my producer has all the proper equipment so that way he can edit, so he can do his thing. I need to make sure that he has everything that he needs. The cameras are right. The studio is good because that produces income for us, for the business. So I said, all right, I'm just going to have to be the tallest man in the house. I'm just gonna have to duck down when I need to wash my hair. I'm just gonna have to duck below the door. I'm like, when they built this house, they were not thinking. They were not thinking long term. And I'm like, I'm so ready to just gut the whole bathroom out. But I put that on pause because it's not something that I need. I still get hot water. I still can take a shower. I just can't take a shower the way I want to take a shower. And that's just being honest. And the studio couldn't wait because I believe in excellence. And so I had to make sure. Now, one thing I have learned, and here's why I say pause, because more than likely, 9 times out of 10, you are going to pay a higher price today than you would if you just waited. If you wait, you're going to pay a lower price. But if you say, yo, I gotta get this thing done in my house today. I gotta get my closet done. Okay, whoa, babe. Calm down. You don't have to. I gotta get this new car. Listen. I bought my ultimate dream car right before inflation went up high, right? And man, even prices are like, I negotiated it down because I was like, yo, listen, this is the price of the car and this is what I'm going to pay. This is what it's worth. You cannot and will not charge me more. Now, I'm not saying that I paid 100% exactly what the car was worth on Kelly Blue Book, right? Because I know me, I buy 3 to 5 year old used cars. And honestly, when they're real luxury, I tend to go to about 4 to 5 years old. Because those luxury brands really don't change their body styles often. And so I'll be honest there. But I ended up paying about I think $2,500 over what Kelly Blue Book said that it was worth. And I was fine with that because I paid for it cash and I plan on keeping this car for a very long time. But I was looking online and I was seeing that, man, cars that were selling MSRP 3 years ago, let's say for example, $50,000, they're selling today for $70,000. So if you need a car, go get you a car. Now for years, I've been a huge advocate of not purchasing new cars. But in today's day and time, if you can get a used car, give you prime example numbers, if you can get a used car for $60,000 that has no warranty and miles on it and but it's a beautiful car, or you can get the same car brand new for 65,000 MSRP. For the first time, I'm saying, yo, go get you a new car. What I'm saying is do the research. What I'm saying is spend your money wisely. What I'm saying is if the used car, because right now, used cars are going for what new cars are going for. And so if you can spend $5,000 more and get you a brand new car with a 3 or 4 year warranty on that joker, I'm spending the extra $5,000. I'm being honest. I'm still saying used cars, when they're priced right without this inflation, is still the best route to go. Now, if you find a new car, for an example, because of this crazy inflation rate and you need the car and it's $5,000 more, don't let them talk you into an extended warranty. Don't let them talk you into putting a bra on your car. Don't let them talk you into doing all this extra stuff, dent protection. I remember when I went to buy my car, they said, oh, we can put the dent protection on it. I don't need it. I'm good. I'm great. I don't need nothing else. You're going to get this check and we good. You ain't selling me nothing else. Like, I hate going into the finance office because I already know what they're going to try and do. So I tell my sales rep, listen, honestly, I just want to give you the check. I don't need to sign nothing else because I'm not going to buy nothing else. And they thought I was playing. I said, listen, we can skip through all this. I ain't paying to put a tent on my car. I ain't paying to do none of that. None of that. Where I need to sign. And that's it. That's it. I'm done. So, and I'm gonna do a video on that because I really want to do a whole video on that to break that down because I am not a fan of new cars because new cars do lose their value 20%. But in today's market, they're not losing that value. MSRP 3 years ago, you're getting the same money or even more. And so I would definitely say do the research and figure out what is the best move for you when it comes to your money. And scale back on essential spending, okay? I really want you to make sure that we're just really monitoring what you're doing, okay? I really want to make sure that, that, how do I say this? If you can repair something on your car, right? If you could repair something in your home, repair it rather than buying something new. Repair it. And so what I'm doing around my house is, prime example, drywall needed to be replaced. And I was like, well, hey, we could just replace the whole house with drywall or just go through and just do some real good patches. I said, okay, go do real good patches. But then paint the entire house because the entire house needed to be painted. And so what I did is I honestly negotiated. I'm gonna be real with you all. I negotiated. My first quote to paint my entire house was like $13,000. I said, ain't no way in the world. The second quote that came back said it was like, all right, for this many square feet, we'll do it for 10,000. I said, that's cheaper. Like, And so I was about to go with that one, but then the Holy Spirit told me, no, always get 3 quotes. I get 3 quotes. Now, here's something that I've always been taught. Don't go for the high, don't go for the low, go for what's in the middle. Well, on this one right here, I got a 3rd quote. Young minority brother came in and said, yo, man, I could do this whole house for you for $6,000. Main floor, upstairs, and your basement, $6,000. And I was like, ooh, you coming in at half. That's what's in my head. So I said, how about this? Paint one room. I'll pay you whatever that price is. If I like how you paint, then I'll do the $6,000. He was like, done deal. Came in and taped up the whole little small little area, and y'all did a great job. Did a great job. I was sitting like, wow. I said, okay, you got the bid. And I paid the man. But I shopped around. I made sure that it was quality. Because what I do want to make sure I'm saying is I'm not saying do not look for things that are not quality, but see how you can find quality and affordability. I wasn't looking for a 10 plus. I was looking for at least an 8.5, 9 minimum. He gave me a 9. He didn't give me a 10 plus. I ain't gonna lie. He gave me a real good 9, him and his team. And check this out. Had my house done in 4 days. Came in there, beat the price, in and out, quality work. So if you can repair while you're repairing, negotiate prices. Literally today, right before I'm recording this show, I'm talking to the contractors because they're ready to go to the next phase of our studio work. And I was like, yo, bro, I can't do that price. This is what my budget will allow. Can we do this? He came back. He was like, are you going to pay for the materials? I said, give me a price on the materials. He said, here's the price of the materials. What you'll do is if you pay us that amount, we will go buy the materials as a contractor because we can get them cheaper. We'll give you back the receipts. Anything left over, we'll give you back the money. I was like, cool, I'll do that. So I was able to negotiate, here's their fee within my budget, but I pay for the parts with their discount. When some contractors will give you a big fee, that is their fee and labor, but they'll know they get a discount in labor and they'll pocket the rest of that money.